very important ones. I think Ratan Tata said that, none can destroy the iron, but it's rust can. Likewise, none can destroy a person, but his own mindset can. So
Yes.
people, newcomer are coming on the YouTube, even including teachers, are uploading videos while doing conversation. And I also feel that, while doing conversation, we really feel a kind of improvement, I can say. I am expecting from you that if you have done your master in English literature, then you have to be very fluent. Then you have to be, you
Full
should not
command of the
do
language.
any, yeah, yeah. So it's kind of mindset we have created in our mind, in subconscious way that whether if someone has done their, master in English literature, then he can be very much perfect about this. All good afternoon. And as you know, my name is Sean Madesya and I belong from Uttar Pradesh. And I am graduated in 2022, after which I am just preparing for government jobs. Along with that, I do run a YouTube channel for enhancing my communication skills. And here we go. So,
Uh,
can you introduce yourself too?
yeah, sure, sure. Yes, my name is Akansha. I'm speaking to you from Uttar Pradesh. And if I talk about my academic credential, I have pursued Masters in English Literature as well as B.Ed. Also, apart from that, I did job for a couple of months only, and after getting married, I also did job for some months only, and then I left the job somehow. And I think then if I have time right now, so why I don't working upon my communication skills? That's why I'm learning the language and connecting to people's. Yeah, that's all about me.
So, you have pursued your master literature, or you are just in masters?
No, pursued. It's done.
Okay, so I have a lot of question to you regarding this.
Okay, okay. Love.
Okay, so let's start. So you have taken like English literature in your bachelor also,
Yes, it was an English bachelor's in English. Yes,
and after which you have did your master in English literature, and then you have done your BA.
yes, yes.
Okay, didn't you go for UGC net?
Not now. I'm thinking some time, but because of because there is a wide syllabus in net, I have to go through with that the time. I'm not planning, but I'm thinking sometime I have to be with the be going through the net exam. But I'm till now I'm not. I'm not.
Okay, okay. So I have a question. After new education policy 2021, anyone can do master in any subject.
Uh,
Like it doesn't matter whether that subject was in your graduation or not.
not.
So, likewise, if someone do not have any subject like English literature in their graduation, but they want to do their master in English literature,
Mm-hmm.
so how challenging it is for them? Like I am BSc graduate, which is general BSc. I have done like if I am thinking to do my master literature, but there are lots of doubts in my mind comes like whether it will be easy for me or not, whether I will be able to handle all those stuff in the subject which I didn't aware about. So how
Okay.
challenging for someone who do not have any subject in their graduation, please?
Like if you are planning or it is in your mind, like you have to be pursue the masters in, as I told you, like in English literature. First, you are maybe if you pursue literature, you have to like love the things. You have to
Yeah,
love the things, all the things. Love nature. See nature as your, like as poets see the nature, see as it is. It is not
yeah,
difficult. There is nothing different as we were when we were kid. We are studying in school, or we are like we have English subject. So there we are studying chapters or some poems are there. So it is we are familiar little bit. But if we are pursuing as a master, so like there it is particularly we are reading a poet. A lot of works are there of a particular poet, like if we have William Shakespeare, so Othello, or uh, many King Lear or Macbeth, many works are there. We have to like go through with all the works. We have particularly read the poet, all the works of the poet, particularly known by them, how or he. in which age he write his works, or all about that. I think it
Oh,
is
that's
not
great.
love, or like if you are nature lover or you love the things, you will go through.
Okay, so from which university you have done your master's?
From CCS University,
Please, can you
Chaudhary
say it
Charan
again?
Singh University.
Wow, yeah, it's quite famous university.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so next question goes to you is then you can ask me anything you want. Uh, why in a lot of university, even in the masters, communication skills is something that they are not focused too much. I have seen a lot of people who have done their master in English literature. Even after them, they are unable to speak in English. So why it's happened, and does it same happens with you in the college or university?
Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. It happens with everyone because when we enroll ourselves in school or in any college or in any university, they are teaching us as this is as a subject, not as a language. They are focusing on, we are going to read or taking class and then making notes, and after that we are go through the, like if we have internals, go through the internals and practicals, and then university exams are there. We been through that, and they are not focusing on, like, we, if someone is pursuing English literature or English in masters or English in graduation, so he has to be or she has to be like fluent. He has a good command or she has a good command on English, but they are not focusing on that. That's how we are suffering now because at the time we were
Yeah,
because at the time we were not aware how this
yeah,
language is compulsory and what are the main uses. When someone is like when someone is going to take maths in their masters, there is no, if like do some calculation and you pass the exam and you have a job, like it's done. If it comes to English, we they are not teaching us as a as a language. They are teaching us only as a subject. It is the main problem. If
yeah,
every teacher should responsible of that, is that that is why I am here, that I want to be a teacher, as an English teacher. So first I have to work upon myself, then I am going to teach the students. Yes, like
uh,
this is the main lacking point of every university or every school. I have to mention that.
yeah.
I
You
don't know.
said very right thing. Yeah,
Yes.
like if you want to teach in any private, schools or any private, even in college, they definitely goes to ask you about your speaking English, your communication skills, how good it is. Because you have to speak in English in private schools, particularly I'm talking about. So that happens and it's very common that nowadays I think still in every university it happens they didn't focus about communication skills or personality grooming of a student. Like if you want to go in any multinational company to do a job, you have to be very fluent in English. That's the
Yes.
very first that's the very first thing they ask to you. So
Yeah.
how challenging it is, for you and for someone who just want to enhance their communication skills. What should they do?
Like if someone wants to be fluent or someone want to like working on ourselves on English language or be fluent in that, so schools or universities are not doing anything. You have, if you are focusing on that simultaneously, if you are aware of these things simultaneously while you are student, side by side you are learning you are learning the language or connect with your uh, s- classmates, or so. If you are going to discuss with your teacher, they will help you, but they are not taking initiative is taken by you only.
Yeah,
No.
and that's
No.
and that's why I think many peoples like me and you are here on the YouTube to learn this
Yes.
language because we easily get someone. co-learner with the
Yes, yes.
same kind of mindset to work on our communication skills. And I think this is the best way. Yeah,
Because we know the importance of this language right now. When we were kid, we don't know the importance, where it is necessary or why it is necessary. If we like, if we want to, we wants to do a job in good school or get good company anywhere,
yeah,
who. So this is it is necessary. That is why we are connecting, or we are like working upon ourselves. If we are aware when we were school, or when we were in college. So like, till right now we have a job. We are not wasting,
yeah,
this is wasting time actually, when if teachers are focusing on then that time. So this year or that this time we are not here, or we are not wasting our time, I think.
yeah. So let's come down to the serious question. And what one can expect it, what are the career opportunities after pursuing master in literature or English subject?
Like there are many. If you like after masters, if you want to be an professor in any college, first you have to go through with net exam. After that, you like, there are many options. If you are like, if you wants to like little lesser, you lesser opportunities, so you go through with the school. There are many schools. Or if you want to go in government sector, there are many uh, uh, exams. Like if you first been through with UC TET, UP TET, all the TETs are there. That is,
Yeah,
these are the major opportunities or major job options, career
yeah.
opportunities, you can say.
So do you think grammar is important for speaking?
Yeah, somehow I think grammar is important. Like when it comes to speaking, we know, everyone know the basic grammar. Like we know the what we use in present or past or in future. Like if we comes to when we wants to be fluent, we know like little bit grammar more. We know the complete tense. Everyone like, everyone says that when we were kid, we don't know the grammar when we were speaking Hindi. So, but when it comes to English, yeah, basically, we are not surrounded by those people who are good in English. So we first been through with the English grammar. Little bit we have knowledge. If we come, like generally we have taking sessions as we are now, or we are practicing day by day, like in a day 15 minutes, like another day we increase like 15 minutes with one person and 15 minutes with other the person. And that's how we are increasing. So yes.
Okay, so there are many people, including me, who have completed their grammar portion, but still they faces some kind of grammatical mistake when they speak. Generally it's not. We feel mistake while solving, problems. There are so many problems in like grammar SSC. Actually, I'm preparing for SSC visual examination where we have to find out some grammatical mistake, in a sentence. So we easily find out. But when it comes to speaking,
Okay.
we generally make some mistake, whether it's in present tense. Somehow, most of the time, I think most people make some mistake in past tenses.
Yes, yes,
So
it happens. Like it happens with everyone. I used to make mistake. I know. I like everyone. As to you told me, like you've been through with the grammar. You know some grammar rules, but we are not used to, like in a day, in 24 hours. I think 23 hours we are speaking in Hindi language with
yeah,
our surrounded people. Like in if we are speaking only 1 hour in English, how can be fluent? There is,
obviously, I
that
think
is why, that is the main reason, I think, because we are not surrounded by those people who are speaking in English language. That is the
I think
reason.
expectation is very high. Like I am expecting from you that if you have done your master in English literature, then you have to be very fluent. Then you have to be, you
Full
should not
command over the
do
language.
any. Yeah, yeah. So it's kind of mindset we have created in our mind, in subconscious way, that whether if someone has done their, master in English literature, then he can be very much perfect about this. But we have
But
to realize the fact that. in a school, in colleges, they teach English as a subject and not as a language.
Yes, yes. That is why we are suffering here, because when we were kid, we are not aware. We are not. I am not aware, or I am not aware, or I am not taking so much, paying so much attention towards the language that in future I am going to do a job and where I have to speak in English. That is the why I am here to learn, because I right now I am knowing the importance, how it is importance is if we like if we want success in our career, or where we like thinking, preparing our mind, where we going, like this is the thing what I feel.
Yeah, mindset really is very important. Once I think Ratan Tata said that, none can destroy the iron, but its rust can. Likewise, none can destroy a person, but his own mindset can.
Yes,
So it's really very important. Okay, so nowadays, a lot of people, newcomer, are coming on the YouTube, even including teachers, are uploading videos while doing conversation. And I also feel that, while doing conversation, we really feel a kind of improvement, I can say. I have
yes,
done 30 seasons. I have done 30 seasons. When you go and watch my earlier season, you will find out that sometimes how fast I was speaking. Sometimes I become very much excited, and not listening other persons decently. But I feel the improvement while talking here. I have taken some classes as well, some courses of English speaking courses. There are a lot of people are saying, but in the class, the same thing they are teaching us, like grammar, what is part of space, tenses, and a lot of things. But I think it doesn't help the beginner or the any person who want to learn this language. You have to do practice. You have to speak. First of all, if
yes,
you want to do speaking, then you have to speak now. Then you realize that where you are doing a mistake, and then you
yes,
can notes down your mistake, and then you can eradicate it while watching your
yes.
videos again. So that's how you can improve. It's I feel. What do you think?
Yeah, same here, same here. Like if we want like good, if we want to be, if when it comes to speaking, if we want to speak, so we will speak as much as we can. We can speak. It doesn't mean you are making mistake. Making mistake. First, you have to speak, make mistake. How much you can make mistakes and do, learn from your mistakes, and like one day you will definitely one day you will become like without making mistake you will be fluent, I think.
There is a YouTuber named Karisma Chauhan who also upload videos regarding spoken English. Once he said that
Yes.
even if you are doing a mistake, feel confidence and talk in English like that.
Yeah,
And
it
that thing
happens.
motivate me a lot. And I thought that, okay, it's okay to do mistakes. If I will not do mistake, how will I find out myself that where I'm doing a mistake? You know? So that's something I think people should start speaking without thinking that there are a lot of feeling of being judged. That okay, if I am speaking something wrong, then the person with whom I am talking is going to judge me.
Yes, yes, because the person who is going to judge you, like who, um judge, it doesn't mean like who judge you. Learn from that. Don't take it granted. Learn from that thing only. Learn from there.
Uh, I think
That is.
nobody judges. I think nobody judges. It's a fear that comes in our mind while talking to the others. Like if I am talking to you and you are senior than me, or if I feel that your English is good than me, then definitely some kind of lack of confidence I'm gonna feel. Butterflies comes in my mind, and some kind of things happens. It's very natural, I think, but we
Yes,
have to
it
prepare for
happens
that.
with it happens with everyone. It doesn't mean like if there is a teacher like grammar with Manju ma'am. She is teaching since 1990. Now after getting retirement, she is here on YouTube. Why she is here on YouTube? Because she get in touch with the knowledge, get in touch with she doesn't want to waste her knowledge, like share with others. That is why everyone get in touch with everyone, or everyone wants to be like learn from there. That is why everyone making
uh,
session or doing practice.
Absolutely. Here we are not just only learning speaking or enhancing our communication skills. Apart from this, we are learning. We are We are talking to different kind of the people who belong from the different cities.
Yes.
Some people are talking with the different people who belong from the abroad or foreign. We learn a lot of things. We learn culture. We share our thoughts, and somehow or other, I think that every person is unique in this
Yes.
universe, and we can learn something. It can be related to your life, or career, and a lot of things. Because of doing this session, I had made so many friends, good friends,
Hmm.
and also I'm improving my English as well. I feel I improved. So that's how I think YouTube becomes what I can say, mm, something that we couldn't find in any courses or any app.
Hmm.
It becomes our best partner to learn anything. You know,
Like I think there is no need to buy a course or enroll yourself in any coaching or institute, because there are many there are many free resources you will find on YouTube. Like you will, if you don't have any co-learner, you will you take your phone and open a video and make a video by yourself. Because this is, I find it, because I've been through that. This is easy to have a conversation with anyone. If you face yourself, not do this thing, because I do that. If you face yourself, you are making, if you see anyone's video for 2 minutes, like you see that there is nothing, he said general things, but when you going to make the video na, you are like 2 minutes are more, how can I say, what can I say in that, in 2 minutes?
yeah,
2 minutes are more. It doesn't mean like if we
yeah,
see anyone's video 2 minutes, oh it's 2 minutes, but when it comes to you na, the 2 minutes are more.
more. So, how was your first experience while facing the camera? When you go for facing the camera for the very first time while doing this session like this, I
Yeah,
must have
I
an idea that you didn't have any earlier, any kind of such experiences. I must have
yes,
an idea that you are talking on the YouTube directly with someone on the camera and you are recording a session and then you upload on YouTube channel. So how was the first experiences?
like I, oh yes, I will tell you that when I have, like, I don't know why, when I when I had a first session with the, so I'm not confusing, I'm okay with the camera, but when it comes to speaking now, where I'm making mistakes. I'm okay with the
Okay.
camera, I'm okay with the strangers. I'm never like, I'm never confusing with anyone. If it doesn't mean I'm facing the camera, if I go outside, I'm meeting any stranger, I'm okay. But when it comes to speaking, or speaking in a different language, like we are speaking as in Hindi,
Yeah.
but when it comes to English, na, so we are making mistakes. Somewhere we are fumbling, or like word doesn't come in my mind. Like, but here I'm speaking. But when earlier I'm not able to speak, I know I'm making mistake. I do some grammatical error, but I'm speaking. It is okay. But earlier I didn't speak. Like somewhere I pause myself. I'm taking pause, long pause. It
I
happens
think
with
pauses are
everyone.
good. I think using unnecessary sentences or gap fillers, it's better to take some pause. When you
But
take some pause and when you
but it
watch
was
this
like,
video later,
but it was like long pause is not so good now.
not so long pauses I am saying, but some people are speaking very fast. You are convey your idea or message to someone, and if you are speaking very fast, how can they able to understand if they are not very much comfortable in English?
Yeah,
Okay,
we are.
so one more question I am going to ask you. Apart from doing this session, apart from taking any classes or something like that, what do you do in your leisure time? And also, tell me what kind of thing you do to learn this language.
Yeah, in my leisure time, usually I'm like, before on 16th of January, I was created a channel. Now I'm thinking, in my leisure time, I'm going to record a video. I'm trying to introduce my I'm going to record a introduction video for my channel. So I'm from last 2 days I'm going to planning for this. This is my leisure time I'm spending how, and how I'm not doing nothing else. Like I'm making these sessions, or sometime if I want, so I'll watch TV, or English content are there like on Netflix, or there are some shows which I wants to watch in English, nothing else. or randomly if I used to watch some conversational video as well. That is the thing I'll add in my learning.
Do you think podcast helps in speaking English? Like sometimes I listen some podcast, video podcast. Along with that, I watch some BBC News and sometimes I read, memes and insert apps where lots of English content are there. So, do you
BBC.
think podcast helps? Yeah, BBC News is, something for the accent I see, but I do not use accent in my speaking because I know I will be fumbling and I would be making mistake while using the accent. First, clear my fluency, then I will thinking about
Yes,
my
exactly.
accent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
podcast. I'm not experienced about postcard because I'm not never been through with that. Because I think if we are going here and there, I make myself confusing. That is why I'm only watch if I have time. I watch only some English shows which are like they have easy language they are using.
yeah.
Or
I think I'm not talking about very high much. Do you know Ranbir Allahabadiya?
yes,
He makes podcast, and I think his podcast is not very much complicated to understand. Some podcasts are, but there are many podcasts which we can understand easily. And
mm,
I follow him. I try to copy him. I try to talk like him. But yeah, I think there is long way to go. But I will try to be like him. I love his English, the way he speaks.
because they are like when they were in college or they were in school now, so they are surrounded by those people who are speaking in English. That is why they are
Yeah,
good at the time. We are
they are
not
from the very good college. They are from the very good college. They are from the
yes,
a well-reputed college where everybody speaks English, and they are privileged to have that kind of thing from since their childhood. But we are not. Uh, Till my 12th, I have done all my schooling in from the Hindi medium school. And when I was in my college, that too was in Hindi medium. They teach everything in Hindi. The thing, what we have to do is we have to write exam only in English. So we are not surrounded by
yes,
peoples or teachers or someone like who talk in English, who work in English, whatever we can say. So the environment we are getting right now here is on YouTube, and I'm
yes,
very thankful and grateful for the YouTube and for the people like you and others who are doing session like this uh, to make some kind of improvement in us. So that's the very good thing I can say, and I can see in the future as well as a lot of people are doing session.
yeah. You are asking some like podcast or one more thing you are asking. I just forget. Can you remind me?
Uh,
You are
when I
asking.
forget it, what I have asked,
Okay,
I
okay,
was
okay.
in flow, so I didn't have any idea what I have asked. I was talking about podcast because podcast is Ranbir Alabadia podcast. His channel name is Beer Biceps, where he
Yeah,
uploads English
I I
podcast.
I
So I
sometime
say
like.
it is easy to understand, I said, and it's not very complicated.
But because never I've been through with that because I feel like I am going to make myself confusing. It is like more things. That is why I'm going on a single path. That is why I'm not following anything else. If uh,
Yeah,
if I
yeah,
have
even
if I have
it means
sorry, go
it
ahead.
happens. No, it happens. I think you said that the social media you use, everything you use or any content you consume, you try to consume everything in English. Apart from this,
Yes,
you use Netflix or any movies you watch, everything you watch in English or you read in English. And that's how you improve. So
yes.
thank you for this, everything, the experience you have shared. Anything you want to ask to me?
Yeah. After BSc, you did BSc now, isn't it?
Yeah, I have done BSc.
What's your plan after that?
Uh, I'm thinking to do my master, and for which I am preparing for entrance examination as well. But yes, I'm also preparing for government jobs. Any one day exams, if I can clear, I'm gonna join that. But I'm thinking to do my master, and it is a secret. I can't share in which subject I want to do my master.
Okay. I'm
It's
not
a
going to
personal thing.
ask.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned first.
Okay, okay.
Because my thoughts is changing. In some of the video I said anything else, but after some times I thought, okay, I do not have to do this. I have to do that because I feel my interest is in this. So that's why I don't reveal until and unless I'm gonna take the admission in any
Achieve
university.
it. Yes, yes. This is the
Yeah,
secret. I'm, yeah, never going to reveal your plans with anyone.
yeah.
Yeah, never going to reveal your earning, your plans. Never until you didn't get achieve it.
Okay. So do you believe in manifestation?
Yeah. Never.
Okay. So how do you see it? Can you tell me something about manifestation?
What I can't. Uh,
Like a lot of people are manifest that if you want something, try to say it in the morning on the daily basis, then definitely you are going to achieve that. There is a quote that what your mind can conceive and believe, you are going to achieve that. So that's what manifestation is. I think so. Do you believe or do you feel like that it happens? Like if you are manifesting anything, it happens with you in the past?
I can't remember actually. But I
Okay.
know that the thing, like, if you never share your something until you achieve it. I
Yeah.
know the only thing, because there is a, like,
Okay.
if lesser possibility to achieve it, I think, or
Yeah.
I feel
That's
sometimes
why.
there is a
Yeah.
lesser
That's why.
possibility.
Yeah, and that's why we shouldn't tell until and unless we are
Yes.
gonna achieve that. And it's the very right thing that I'm gonna uh, take with you. Okay, so I think the season is already been 40 minutes, I can say. So do you wanna make it more longer, or do you wanna stop it? We
uh,
can do
are
another
you
season in the future if you say.
are you YouTuber?
Yeah, I am.
You are going to like upload these type of conversational video on your channel?
I have uploaded already 30 videos.
Okay, okay. But I am not uploading more much.
I have seen your channel. I have seen your channel. You have
There
uploaded two
are only
videos.
two videos, but after that, I make videos, but I am not going to upload that. Somehow I am thinking like first I have to introduce why I am creating this channel. After that, I am going to uh, upload the videos. That is the why I'm just.
You can still make an introduction video and you can make a playlist of your conversational video. You can put that both the video that you have done in your playlist and make an introduction video. You can do like that.
Yes, because
So do you do you
somehow I'm not good in so much technical things. That is why I'm
no,
taking help.
a lot of people are still I was not able to understand how to edit any video, how to upload it, but I have learned. You can go on the YouTube and search any app. If you ask me, I can tell you some apps like VN and Power Director. And so you can use this application to edit any video. So you can do that. It's very easy. If you do for the 2 or the 3 days, and definitely you're gonna learn it.
Yeah, these days I'm going to like searching the things and learning, planning to learn the things. That is why I'm not going to upload the video, because I'm not going to take help of anybody's. I'm going to do it by myself. If
Yeah.